Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. This is the mic is on. This is a roundup of my book themed ideas for gifts for this holiday season for book nerds like myself. Because you may be flailing trying to think of something for someone or just looking for a little pick me up yourself. And I'm here to give you permission to pick yourself up. So, my name is Margaret. You're on my channel. Welcome to Booktube. I'm a historical fiction and fantasy author, and I've got 12 for the 12 days of Christmas linked recommendations, which you'll find in the description, as well as some recommendations at the end that don't have links. They're just free ways to gift something to someone who loves books. So hopefully that will be right up your alley. Before I get started with all of that, I wanted to give a little preview of coming attractions for this week and soon. And the big one is not on the schedule. So Sundays and Wednesdays are my usual video posting times. But this week we have an additional video, which is Thursday morning. It's going to be a stream party for the AWC. So that will pop up tomorrow, I think, and just be prepared. It should be really fun in the style of reaction videos and such, and just getting more AuthorTube resources out there in front of people. So hopefully that floats your boat, and I'll see you on Thursday. Otherwise, we've got Wednesday's video is about WIP updates, work in progress, so AuthorTube stuff. And if you're not an AuthorTube person, stay tuned for the book nerd gifts. I'll just say that. Yes. And I was just going to say hello to the people that came by and left nice comments. Leslie was here first from Books, Gers, and Purrs. And R.C. Scott was here with his signature hearts. Esty Houston, even though she is on another stream right now, came by early to leave a comment. And A.F. Stewart. Hi. So I have a poll up, and I don't think anyone's voted. No. Okay, 2 people have voted, so I've got some results. All right, well, don't forget to fill out the poll in the live chat in YouTube if you haven't. And with that, I'm going to launch into my first category, which is affiliates. Okay, so don't run screaming. The reason we do affiliate marketing and recommending is because we have tried to service and we love it so much we want to recommend it to other people. So I normally have these in my description, but I just wanted to point them out. Especially good for booktubers around this time of year would be the StreamYard discount $10 a month deal for Essentials. It's called the Essentials plan. And here, let me pop it in the chat. This is only got 9 hours left. They actually have a counter on their website. So this is why I'm leading with this, because it's the first one to go away. If you are a YouTuber who talks about books, like, this would be great. It's $10 a month for all the stuff that I do. So I've got all of the different backgrounds. I've got video backgrounds. I've got different background music, multiple folders for different banners so that I can save them, multiple, like, more room for storage for videos if I want to download it and edit it. That's on their server, not mine. Branding stuff. This magical thing just happened today when I logged in. It's just my logo and not StreamYard's. So with the Essentials plan, you always have StreamYard up here, and then you have your logo on the side. And last night when I was on a call, I had 2 StreamYard logos when I took mine out. And this time when I put mine back in, there's no StreamYard logo. So I don't know what's going on. But normally you would have StreamYard and then you would have your logo. And that's what you can do on the Essentials plan. And maybe they even let you just have yours, which is really cool. So that's my first one. And that is in the chat. So 9 hours left to get that deal, everybody. It's a Black Friday, Cyber Monday week deal. So that is my little affiliate link to share with the world. I love StreamYard. They're so user friendly. They're so helpful on customer service. And if you're streaming like I am, then it would be very useful. So that's the first one. Second one, you'll probably be able to guess these if you're here a lot, is I've got a banner for it. Libro.fm. So this is a site that sells audiobooks, and I listen to their audiobooks. They have fantastic selection, like everything you could ever want. All the new stuff, some of the old stuff that's recycled, some indie stuff. Like Libro.fm is your small boutique indie publisher of audiobooks. So I always recommend people use it instead of Audible because it's a similar deal and you're supporting a small business rather than a monopoly. So that is my Libro.fm spiel. There's my link. That's the affiliate link. Let me take that off. Okay, good. And we love Libro. I've got t-shirts and stuff from Libro from when I was a bookseller, so I'm definitely repping them all the time. They're a really tiny shop, like I said, like 4 or 5 people when they started, and now a few years later they've just had really good relationships and partnerships, and I would love them to do well. So that's my audiobook bestie. Then we've got another competitor of the Brazilian rainforest, which is Bookshop. So Bookshop is what came into play as an online bookseller of ebooks as well as print books. And so that's where I go to recommend books. So if you ever go on Bookshop and you see there's a logo at the top, everyone is able to make their own sort of storefront for Bookshop and become an affiliate. There's like no filter. There's no gatekeeping. So you can do this as well. If you have books to recommend, you say, this is my top Christmas holiday romance list, and you want to put that out for people, you can get, your small extra bonus, which is no extra cost to people buying things, but it's just to thank you for telling people Bookshop is a great place to shop. Go here. So that is great, especially for gift cards. So if you have someone you don't know what to buy for and they love supporting small businesses, you can gift them a gift card from Bookshop, because then it shows what they like and they want to choose. You're not choosing for them. And the final one is not really an affiliate, but it is directly from me. So I put it in this category, which is Patreon. If you like postcards, which will come up again in a second, or if you like book club discussions, those are the 2 tiers I offer benefits for. And then $2 tier is just helping me just survive and pay the bills and, drink the good tea. So that is the Patreon, the last of the affiliate or direct sales to me kind of gift ideas. But I figured I'd get those out at the beginning. JC is here, and she missed, it's the StreamYard deal. The first one was the StreamYard deal because it's only live for 9 more hours. It's going by Eastern time, so it's done at the end of the day. And Leah is here, Leah Lindman at Pen to Paper. Excited to hear the gift recs. Awesome. Richard Holiday, hello. Stream Hoppers Unite from Andy's stream. That's lovely. And people saying, hey, cool. So that's the first category. And let me check if we've got enough poll results to close the poll. All right, well, I'm going to close it because we have a winner. The winner is neither send nor receive. Oh, we've got some Grinches in the chat. Well, holiday cards being on topic for this gift rec stream, I thought I'd show you the cute ones that I am intending to send this year, and I just got them out. You get these out once a year, and I totally forgot. These are the ones I got after Christmas last year. So that's how I afford holiday cards, is when they're like 50 and 75% off. And then you've got like cute little things to send people. I think these were all at like the Barnes & Noble. So that makes me happy. That's a happy holiday thought. But apparently the majority do not send, but some do. Send and receive, send, don't receive. That's a difficult position to be in. Hope that doesn't last too long, whoever put that vote in. All right, and then we had a Books by Adrian come in, say howdy doodle. Howdy friend. Yeah, that's a little sad. And those are beautiful cards. Yay. I know. Hit the sales after Christmas. Stock up for the next year. That's my secret. Yeah. Yeah. JC says, I'd love to send cards, but just can't afford to buy them because they don't make like the variety card packages anymore that they used to when I was younger. Yeah, that would be good because then you can like send different ones to different people, which is fun. And I almost never receive any. Oh, JC, you may have to send me a mailing address then because I don't have your current mailing address. Okay, so holiday cards, holiday happiness, we're good. Second category is things I have and love. Okay, so first one in this category is going to be Patty Wax candles from the library collection. And this is like 10 years old. 10 years old. I don't burn it anymore. I just keep it closed so that when I open it, like the blossoming of the scent, it's still so good. So it's like, it's not even half done. I don't know if you could see. But like it's so much more, it gives so much more just from the scent. So I just sort of like save it in its original box and then open it when I'm like feeling in a holiday mood. So Patty Wax candles, the link is in the description, but I'll pop it up here. And these are not affiliate links. I don't have relationships with these fancy companies, but I do love their stuff. So this is the stuff I have and love. The other one, although this has been open and it's got like crap in it. The other one is Archipelago soy candles. This is the other one. It's called Create that I got like 12 years ago. Again, really heavy, really great quality. I don't burn it anymore. I just keep it closed until I need a mood lift. And it's so nice. So yeah, $30 candle, but after 12 years, you're still getting benefits from it. I call that a win. So Patty Wax, I love them. And here's one. So I don't have this exactly, but I have a related project. So, when I started on my journey of getting to know things in publishing, I started picking out publishers that I liked the lines of, like they seemed to be writing for me, right? So like Workman Publishing had lots of cool self-help / craft / organizer stuff that I loved, and I loved how they presented it. So I was like, Workman Publishing, okay. And Source Books, which publishes Susanna Kearsley, had like historical fantasy romance that was like right up my alley. So I was like, okay, Source Books, got to remember. And one of those publishers is less books, although they do have books, and more paper products. I mean, I know, shocker, surprise, right? But this I picked up, which year is this? Last year. This is my bookstore 2022 calendar. And now they have this in postcard form. So Chronicle is the publisher that I want to point your eyes to because they make a lot of fun book-related products, and postcards, like a little stack of postcards, would be great because if you were like me and you send people snail mail, like you'd always have a fun bookstore-related postcard to send, which to me is a plus. So that is the link for the postcards. And yeah, JC says definitely worth the $30. And I'm sure it's like $40 now because of inflation. So, just go back in time, get your candles, and then like nurse them, right? Like hoard them like I do. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. And then you're ready for storms too, right? When power goes out. All right. So the next one is pretty quotidian, but again, things I have and love and use. We're going with the office supply winner, page flags. So like post-it notes, sticky notes, page flags, whatever you want to call them. I use these when I don't turn down corners to annotate my books. I mean, I don't annotate, I don't write in books, but I use these for when I'm doing an in-depth review or when I am researching and I see a point that I want to come back to grab the information for nonfiction research that I'm going to put in my historical fiction. So I'm just showing you, you can get some great deals at Staples, and people will love these and think of you when they use them. And if they're booktubers, they will probably use them because they're cute. Yeah. JC says, I love those. The arrow ones would be awesome too. Yeah, I just took two of the packages from my drawer, but it's full of highlighters and markers and post-it notes in different sizes, but these are the page flags that I thought looked the coolest. All right, here's a twist. So I'm gonna say book lovers are gonna love fountain pens. And twist. This is the fountain pen I'm talking about. It's a Pilot. Oh, does that work? Varsity. And it's $4. It's disposable, right? You can MacGyver your way into refilling it, I heard a couple times, and then it'll probably give out. But $4, friends, and you have an actual fountain pen that comes in all sorts of fun colors. And like, isn't that pretty? Very durable. I'm on my third one. They last for a pretty long time and they write beautifully. So if you're into that like liquid, colorful look, maybe for signing your books in an in real life event, Pilot Varsity. And I'm giving you a link to get these through a small business in Portland called Oblation Papers. They do stationery and they do, they actually have like hand press. Why am I missing the word right now? Not WordPress. What is the word for the fancy paper? You know what I mean? They have handmade invitations and like presses where they can do special custom things. And they also have lots of fun cards and, you know, stuff like that. So it's nice to just spend an afternoon in there. But they also have $4 fountain pens, which can really make someone happy. Without the messiness. Yeah, the messiness only comes at the beginning and the end when you have to change out the cartridge for me. But yeah, this, you don't have that at all. So support the small businesses. And the last one I have to show you for the I have it, I love it, is already in the frame. Can you tell? Can you tell? So custom book earrings. These are my book from 2015, The Keening, and they're from a maker on Etsy. So I actually put these on my Christmas list several years ago, and my sister got them for me. This is the listing. She's still doing these. She uses like the shrinking sort of resin method. I don't know how to do it. That's why I'm not on Etsy. But if you're looking for a way to like start a conversation about a book, or if you just want to do any type of book, even if you're not an author, you can make custom book earrings. And I think they're really cool. So the cool thing is that because I'm getting new covers, I might have to switch these out and get new ones next year. So that's pretty exciting. And the next thing is actually related to that. Surprise, surprise. So the third category is, of course, you can always buy my books as gifts. So totally shameless plug. I've got an ebook box set out with the new covers. So if you want to peep the new covers, that is available at Remnants 2023. A little bit.ly link. So I've just popped that in just in case. I know you guys have all heard me talk about it. So, and thank you, JC. Yay. So know and love. And then we're into the fourth category now, which is things I covet as a book nerd. You might say she's got everything. Yes, I do have everything, but that still leaves room for like fun things that I don't have. So I can't tell you if they're excellent, but they look really fun. And so this is the sort of, I can't guarantee or promise or have a seal of approval, but they look really cool. And so I'm passing these on to you guys. So one of these is an Ex Libris stamp from Etsy again. And Ex Libris just means from the library of. So this would be like a stamp that you can put in your books when you loan them out, or just because if you think it's pretty, you can put it in your own books when you're not lending them out. But this is customizable, so you can get like a pretty font and then a nice little border, and it's a self-inking stamp, kind of like what they have at the post office, I guess, with the date. So this is one of those things that like is definitely icing on top. It's not necessary, but it's pretty and it's personal. So if you're looking for someone who has everything, there you go. Let's see. More things to covet as a book nerd. Oh, here's an easy one. Bookish stickers. So I splurged myself on planner stickers earlier this year. So I am all set for my like sort of bookish, sort of other work related stuff. And I love these. I just started cracking into them a little bit ago. And they're from Pipsticks, which is a division of Workman, you'll see, which I mentioned earlier. Workman Publishing, doing all the things I love with like self-help and planning. Pipsticks is actually headquartered, or was headquartered in San Luis Obispo, where I'm from. And unfortunately, I didn't get down there before they closed their brick and mortar store. So they're only online now, but it looked really cool. I was like peering in when it was closed and they never came back. So unfortunately, only online. But this is the link for the bookish stickers that I found on Etsy that are more bookish rather than planners. But yeah, I have them on my little favorites. So this is one of the things I took out to put on this list. Oh, we got an Angela Drake in the house. Hello, hello. JC says, I almost drooled over your book of stickers. I know. It was like $10. So it's a lot of stickers, and I'm planning on using it all year and like making sure I don't use all of them at once, but they seem like a good amount to be able to like help me visualize things in the planner, which is great. All right, and the last one I have for the covetousness category is a game. And you know, I'm not really a game person. You might have sussed that out when people talk about Dungeons and Dragons or video games or computer games. I'm not really a game person. I'd rather just read a book. And so this is an outlier. I saw this in a bookstore, Two Rivers Books, which is, again, local to Portland, and it's full of wonderful bookseller friends, and it's a local small business, and they support crafters and people making things. When I went yesterday, they had several featured crafters, and they had different small business crafters that were going to be in today, so it was really sweet. It was like a little mini holiday fair in the bookshop. So go support Two Rivers, another lovely bookstore. The game is called Stet. And if you've ever gotten notes from a copywriter or been a copywriter, you'll know that Stet means let it stand as is. So if you're editing a page and you see something on the side that says Stet, that means don't change it. And this game is actually finding the grammar problems in a sentence, kind of like Trivial Pursuit. So you've got all these cards, and you either have an error in the sentence that someone has to shout out in teams, or you are confident enough that it's correct that you say Stet first and you get the point. And I was like, wow, that is so nerdy. The first time I saw it somewhere else, I was like, yeah, no one would play that with me. And then I had my call with my family, which we do once a month on StreamYard in the backstage last night. And I was like, no, my sisters and my mom would play this with me because my mom was so proud of raising us to be grammar geeks that like we're well trained. So I think this would be a hot number at the Pinard family reunion holiday times. So this is that game called Stet that you can find at Two Rivers Books online store, which is really fun to support small businesses. Angela's saying she just bought monthly, weekly printable planner stickers on Etsy from Grand Plans. Awesome. You can drop the link if you would like. I think you're wrenched. Yes, perfect. So yeah, I love more stickers. So those are the 12. I think I just went through 12 linked gift ideas to get your mind cranking. But here's the last category. The last category is non-linked gift recs. So used books, either out of your library or out of a used bookstore near you. Book swag from your favorite indie bookstore. So if you, like me, walk into Two Rivers and go, ooh, look at the pretty ornaments, or look at the pretty needle sharpener, which is one of the things that I looked at and was like, ooh, gift idea. Or whatever, because they have things sort of related to books, and like that could be a fun place to find, but near you because you want to support your local community. You know what else? You know what else authors would really love? Book reviews. They're free. They just take time. And of course, reading someone's book. So that's my final recommendation for a gift, is that if someone has written a book and you have the time to read it from the library, you can make it a free accessed book. Reading that book just is a gift to that person, right? It's a gift that we offer books into the world, and it's a gift that someone receives it with a kind spirit and either leaves a review or doesn't. But, you know, takes time to interact with someone's creative efforts, and that's meaningful. So those are my thoughts on that. And yeah, so that's my little list of gift recommendations for book nerds. And I hope you all are doing well. I'll just remind you that we have coming up, I'm going to be doing an AuthorTube video on Wednesday at my normal time, 1 p.m. Pacific. And I'll be talking about the end of Nano, the whip updates, the progress. And then Thursday at 9 a.m. Pacific, we'll be going live on my channel for a stream party. So stay tuned for that. We thought it might be nice to look back onto some of the videos that maybe escaped our notice in the AuthorTube Writing Conference chaos in June. And now that we've got some winter time to eat up, you may want to brush up on some of the topics that we have had previous visitors speak on. So we'll be watching someone's video on Thursday, so tune in to find out. Also, AuthorTube Writing Conference applications are due, what's the term? What do people say? Next Friday week. It doesn't make sense to an American, but next Friday week means a week from next Friday. So the 15th. So you've got 2 weeks, minus a day, to figure out your pitch, your proposal, go through those AWC playlists, and write in what you think you can offer as a speaker and or guest speaker. Remember, there's 2 different sort of tracks. One's longer, one's shorter. So that's your like reminder to submit something for that. And I think that's all for us today. It's going to be a difficult day for me to concentrate. I have to fast. So I plan on fully committing to going back to bed and reading my holiday romance list, my TBR, A Christmas Truce by Emma Bennett. I started reading this when I saw Leslie from Books, Gers, and Purrs was had it on her TBR. And I was through chapter 5 before I knew it. So I made myself stop, and I like texted Leslie and was like, okay, I'm going to stop here and wait for her to catch up. So she caught up, and then 2 days later she was done. So now I need to catch up because I was waiting, and then yeah, so she got ahead of me. So I can't wait to finish this and keep my mind off all the other stuff that's going on. So like, comment, share this stream if you have people who you know need a little help finding a gift for you, or maybe just treat yourself. So hopefully some of these links work. And don't forget, StreamYard is 8.5 hours left for that deal. So if you use my affiliate link in the next 8.5 hours, you can get those that essentials plan for $10 a month. And like I said, maybe they're just letting us have our own logo now. Pretty cool. That's new today. All right. We've got, Angela says I'll have to grab Emma's book and feature her on my Christmas author spotlights. That sounds good. Leslie says, couldn't help myself. I know. And Leah says, thank you. Yep. Of course. I thought this would be a fun idea, and hopefully it's early enough on December 3rd that you'll have time to go out and find the gifts that need to find people. So that is it for today. We'll see you again soon, and take care, everybody.